Okay. Hi guys, I am Christina with Grapevine Wreath Company, and I am going to be making a grapevine Christmas wreath today. But I also have a little surprise. I got a box of goodies yesterday in the mail, and I'm super excited to open it and show you what it is. But we're going to get to that after we do the wreath, okay? So, hi Monica, hi Maritza. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make the bow for my wreath. And this is a 2.5 inch velvet ribbon, and it's lined with like a silver color, and then on the back it's this really pretty silver. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use these, and I'm just going to make a regular 1 ribbon bow, and I'm going to use the Pro Bow. Okay, I'm going to get my wire ready. Hey Clara! So, I think this is going to be a really pretty bow that's going to go very well with what I have planned. And I am super excited to show you guys what I'm going to be using on this wreath, because what I'm going to be using on this wreath hopefully is going to come from the box of goodies that I told you about that I got yesterday. Thanks so much, Clara. Hi, Kim. So right now I'm just going ahead and I'm getting my ribbon ready to put on the Pro Bow. And if you have a Pro Bow, I think these are like the most amazing things ever. And Regina, the one who made the Pro Bow, she does so many tutorials. I mean, if you get stuck or if you need help or anything, she is so willing to help you. Okay. I'm getting it started. I'm just pinching. And I'm giving it a half twist, holding it with my thumb, and I'm coming around to the first finger. Gather your ribbon, give it a half twist, come around to your next one, just like that. Okay, and same thing, pinch, flip it around, go around to the next finger. Okay. And I am just gathering the ribbon here, giving it a half a twist, and then coming around to the other side. And really, once you get these, once you get to do these a couple times, it's super simple. And I'm just going around the fingers. Okay. Claire, this thing is like awesome for making bows. It's so awesome. But you can and probably will have a brain fart when you use this at some point. That happened to me on my last live video that I did. I wanted to make a terry bow using the Pro Bow, and I started with my ribbon, and for the life of me, I was standing here and could not remember where you started. I mean, I have made that bow I don't know how many times, but for the life of me, I could not remember how to get that bow started. And any of you do Facebook Lives, you know that you have this thing in the back of your head where you're sitting there going, okay, we have all these people watching, and I am just, don't even know what to do. But you improvise and you move on, and you eventually get it done. Oh, thank you, Alice. Hi, Joanne. Thanks for joining. Okay, I've got all my loops. I'm going to take out some of the extra ribbon here, and I am just going to loop it back up here, and I'm going to pinch it behind because I want several tails. And I think I'm going to want maybe three tails. Okay? So once you get it up here, you're going to untwist your wire from the top. Be sure to keep like your thumb up, or your finger up against the back of this ribbon so that it does not slip away from where you've twisted. Okay? And this is a very thick ribbon. And what you do, just pull both ends of your wire and twist it. Okay? Once you get that twisted, and just enough to hold it in place till you can pull it off, I'm going to go ahead and cut this third tail right here. And I'm going to go ahead and cut these right there. And I'm going to move this over. Okay. And you pull your bow up and off. And you have your two wire pieces. This is what you're going to use to attach it to the grapevine. Okay. And all I'm going to do now is pull these apart to kind of separate them some. And I do have a fluff box, and I might pull that out. I'm not sure yet. Let's see how this goes first. And I'm just pulling them apart and separating. And this is a thicker ribbon, y'all. Okay. Get the tails out of the way, pull this. I'm going to pull this one. And you just kind of make it go where you want it to go. That's the good thing about using the fluff box. Once you put it on the fluff box, you can kind of really get in there and pull on it and make it go where you want it to go. But I think we're getting there. Okay. And this is a really stiff ribbon too. Okay. Thank you, Sandy. Hi, Leanne. Oh, thanks, Clara. I do too. It just kind of, it's not the normal 4. It's, something just a little bit different. And I'm going to hold this up here in just a minute so you guys can see the front. And I still need to kind of maneuver these loops around a little bit, but I'll do it once I get it on the grapevine itself. But this might look like a hot mess right now, but this is what we have so far for the bow. It's just like that. Hold it from back here. Just like that. So I am going to go ahead. Normally I would put my picks in first, but I'm going to go ahead and put my bow in first because I know where I want that to go. And all I'm going to do is take the wires that are coming out from the back right here. I'm going to take these and I'm going to stick them through the grapevine and attach it to the grapevine. And I kind of want this in a kind of like a top corner position. And I am not wrapping the floral wire all the way around the grapevine, okay? You don't want to do that because when you do that, it constricts the grapevine and you're going to have a harder time putting your picks in. So when you put your bow on, put your floral wire straight through the grapevine. Go around this way so I can attach it. And there's one. Okay. And just come around to the back of your grapevine and twist your floral wire around to secure it. And I usually twist it so that it's probably about an inch long, and then you can cut it off and tuck your wire back under. Okay, so we have our bow, and I haven't done anything to the ends yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to dovetail them or curl them up. But see, once you get it on here, you can kind of move your pieces around to where you want them. Okay. So there's our bow. And I'm going to move this out of the way because next we're going to put picks in our wreath. And I brought out a bunch of stuff that I'm not sure if I'm going to use everything. I just wanted to have stuff here to give options. Hi, Megan. Hi, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you, Alice. Okay, so I picked up these little bundles of holly. I may or may not use these. I'm not sure. Pulled them out just in case. I have some, I don't know what this is called. It kind of looks, I don't know what it looks like, and it doesn't say what it is, and I can't think of what I would call this. But this is what it looks like. Kind of looks like a fern-ish kind of plant. Okay. This guys came from Hobby Lobby. These little holly picks came from AC Moore. And I have these poinsettias. You know, they're all kind of squished up now, but they are like velvet on top, and they're wired so you can move them around. And these came from Hobby Lobby. Got a couple of those. I have a couple they're mistletoe bushes, and I got these, where did I get these? I got these at Walmart. They're just little mistletoe bushes, but they have like a touch of glitter on them, and they're kind of sparkly. They're pretty. I have some red berry picks. I have 3 silver fern picks. These came from Hobby Lobby. These came from Michael's. These are from Michael's. These are from Hobby Lobby. And this is going to be the main part to our wreath, are these big picks right here. Okay, I love these. It's got the pine mixed in, and the branches look snowy. It's got the pine cones, and it's got a couple berries on here, red berries, and they almost look like they're snow covered. Okay, so these are going to be the main part to our wreath, and this is why I chose the red velvet ribbon for the bow. Okay, so I'm going to start with these. And these, do I have a tag? These came from Michael's. Yeah. These are Michael's. Let's see. Lauren, you can buy a pre-made bow. That's fine. I just like to, you know, if you can't find a bow that's already made and a ribbon that you want to use a bow for, it gives you that flexibility. Okay, Peggy, what do you mean dull? If your grapevine looks dull. Yeah, Diana, you could spray it. A lot of people, what I've seen recently, a lot of people will spray paint their grapevines. So like for Christmas, some people paint them green, or yeah, green, and some people have painted them red, and it makes them really pretty. Let me see. Thank you, Lauren. Good morning, Vicki. Thank you, Monica. Let me see. How do you get a good pinch and twist? Regina Sellers, who does the Pro Bow, she has a number of videos on YouTube on using the Pro Bow. She's the one who made the Pro Bow. And she does really well explaining how to do that. She does like super close-ups. You know, I'm trying to cut this off, and this is like super thick. Super thick. Hi, Denise. And it's really thick. I don't even know. Maybe I should have tried cutting these before I started my live. Thank you, Nora. There. I think we got it. We got part of it. These would probably be good to cut with, oh, what are those things called? The ones you use out in the yard. The heavy duty ones. So I'm cut that one. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one off too. And I am like putting all my might into cutting these. I think I'm just going to have to work it. Yeah, a branch cutter. That's what it is, Janine. Oh, thank you, Melinda. And I'm trying to get this cut. Yeah, maybe some bolt cutters too. Okay, we got them cut. So since these are like my main focal points besides my bow, I'm going to go ahead and add these in because they're the biggest. And I'm just kind of shaping these around because I kind of want it to go with the flow of the wreath around, okay? I'm going to go ahead and stick this one. Find a spot that'll go. Okay. And I'm just bending these down so that they will kind of curve around the flow of the wreath. And this is where you can kind of come in and fluff your bow some more. Okay. And I believe I am going to get a piece of floral wire, and because this is kind of long back here, I'm going to attach this branch to the grapevine because I don't want it flopping all over the place. Oh. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Denise. Okay, so I just cut one of my already cut floral wires in half. Let's see. And I'm just going to take a part of this where it's not really showing, like underneath into the branches right here, and run this floral wire through. So that kind of, it holds it and secures it. And I'm just giving it a couple twists, that's all. Just enough to kind of hold it down. See, that's what we have so far for our top. And then this one is going to be our bottom one. We're going to have this one coming out the bottom and going up this way. Oh, thanks for the hearts, guys. I appreciate it. And I'm going to go ahead and add some glue to this one. And I'm just going to come up under the bow and try to find a place, and you just push it up in there. Okay. Now see, since we haven't curved this one, it's just kind of coming straight down. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just bending the wires that these branches are on. Just bending it to curve it around. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to, oh, I lost my peg. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and wire this one to the wreath frame also. Oh, where'd my wire go? I don't know where it went. Okay. I will cut another one. A glue skillet. I've seen those. And I don't know, I haven't jumped on the glue skillet thing yet. Let's see. Hi Roseanne. Hi Vivian. Hi Mabel. Oh, thank you, Millie. Okay, so again, I'm just taking my floral wire, and I'm going to come back underneath these branches and put it around one of the branches that you can't see because it's hidden by another branch on top. And I'm just going to run this through the grapevine. Not going around it, just run it through. And also when you do this, okay, whoop. So when you do that, that also adds security to know that your pick isn't going to go anywhere, okay? So this is what we have so far. And that's like a majority of the wreath, guys. We're just going to kind of fill in here and there. And let me take, I saw it, let me take this tag off of here. Okay. Excuse me. Hi, Janet. Hi, Rita. Hi, Mary. So I think what I'm going to do next is, let's see. Maybe add some of these little holly picks. And these came from AC Moore. Okay. And I know I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue on here. And I'm going to put it right down in between. Almost like it is in the bow a little bit. Just like that. And what I did up here, I'm going to do down here. Let's see. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Francie. Thank you, Denise. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just place it in there first. Maybe let's come over. Right there. And I know this might be kind of hard to see, guys, and I apologize. When you're working on a grapevine wreath, doing a Facebook Live, it's kind of hard to have it to where you can really see it without me getting in the way trying to see if it looks right. Okay. I'm just going to try rolling that up just a little bit right there. And I'm just taking the ends and rolling them up. Just like that. And it's not tight, just a little loose roll. Okay, so we have our holly in here. And then I think, let me see, I think I'm going to add a couple of these, the mistletoe stems. Let me cut off a couple and see what they look like. Let's see. So thank you guys for the hearts and the thumbs up. I appreciate it. So if we can just kind of go in here and fill in just a little bit. Let's see if I can push that up some. And it just kind of adds just a little bit of filler into your wreath. And I'm just going to bend it up just a little bit so when we put it in here, it's not hiding behind this branch. It'll be sticking up on its own. Okay. Okay, have one there. And I'm thinking, let me go with these first because I got to figure out where these are going to go. And I love these. These are super cool because they're bendable and they're velvet and they look really super pretty. And I got these from Hobby Lobby. They're just gorgeous poinsettias. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thinking maybe one right down in here. So there's kind of a space right in here. Let me see. Let's see what it looks like. Thanks, Jay. Thank you, Shannon. Hi, Paula. Hi, Julie. Okay, let's see. Well, I can get this tag off of here. May or may not. I don't know who puts the tags on stuff at Hobby Lobby, but let me tell you, they sure do a good job. Okay, I'm going to bend this just a little bit so it kind of looks like this. And just going to kind of nestle this right on in between, just like that. Just like that. That's what we have. Okay. I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to glue that in right there. Okay, we got one poinsettia in. And what I do down here, I'm going to do up here too. Okay? So I'm just going to cut the tag off this one. Okay. Okay. And let's see, I'm just gonna pull these apart. And I love working with the flowers like this because they're soft and they're so versatile because they're wired. You can kind of curl the edges up if you want to. Okay, let's see. And I'm just putting this down into the grapevine. And I think, let me see, that one there, that one there. Let me maneuver some of these branches around. And they are maneuverable. You can move them. They're on the pick. Okay. Okay. Whoop. Trying to figure out if I like that or not. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it for right now, and when we get done, I'll look and see if I like the bigger picture. Okay, so we were adding these mistletoe pieces, and I just cut them off of a bush to use as just a little bit of filler. And I'm just going to kind of go in. It just adds a little bit of greenery to your wreath. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these in. Sneaking at work. Hey, Kenna. Anybody else sneaking at work? I'm just adding a couple of these. Kind of gives it a little bit of frosty green. Okay. 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 I think I'm going to come in and do some berries next. Let's see. And these came from Michael's. Take this off. And I'm not going to use the whole pick together like this. I am going to break them off. I'm going to separate them a little bit. I might try, let's see, down here. Let's see. Hi, Deborah. Just like that. I think it adds just a little pop of color to the white that's in the branches. And you can maneuver these around too. They are bendable, they're movable. And I'm just separating them off the pick. Okay. So you can move them around to kind of straighten them up, spread them out. Whatever you want to do with them. I think I might add these right in here, down here on the bottom. Have some coming out the bottom. Okay. And I think I'm going to do some coming out right here and some coming out right here. Let's see. This is going to be a really pretty wreath when we get done. And I have a sign that I'm going to make to put on here. Okay. And this just adds a really soft pop of color. Okay. So I can't wait to get to my goodie box. Okay. Just like that. And I'm going to add one more. I'm going to put it out over here on this end. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these because I think we're pretty good on the frosted glittery side with these branches. I think I might add a few of these, okay? So I'm going to move this stuff over. Move these on over and get some of the stuff out of the way. Okay, let's see what some of these look like. I think these are super pretty. And I think I'm just going to try and use a couple here and there, because it kind of blends with what we put in there, but it doesn't have like the white frosty stuff, so this kind of gives it more of like a little green look. And I love how the tips of these, it kind of goes into like sort of like an ombre color or effect, where it's kind of like green here and then it goes down into like this brownish sort of color. So I think I'm just going to place these a couple places throughout. Okay, and they'll just kind of stick out here and there. Okay. I'm not going to add too many, but just a few. Like I think I need something coming out right down here on this bottom spot. Looks a little bare. Hi, Sherry. And these you have to be careful with. If you use these, sometimes your hot glue will melt the ends of these. So as soon as you get it on there, be sure to stick it in there before it melts, okay? And if you guys are liking this, if you can share the video, and you can also you go and you like my page, Virginia Wreath Company, you'll be able to see when I go live. I think I'm going to add a little piece in here and a little piece over here, and then I think we'll be done with this. And then I get to open up my box, and I'm super excited about that. Yeah. Okay, and we'll put a piece over here. Okay. Okay, so we've got this done. And now I'm going to open my box, and I have been waiting like a week and a half, 2 weeks for this, guys. And I am super excited. I have a box from Chalk Couture. I will admit that I did get some extra stuff that came in the mail before I got my kit, okay? So I kind of improvised a little bit with those extra supplies, and I made a sign. But I didn't have everything. I didn't have the squeegee. I had to improvise a squeegee and and some other stuff, but I'm going to show you guys. So I do have this right here. This I got from Walmart, okay? And I'm going to flip it around because minus the red spots right there. This is what the board looked like, okay? And I got this, I think it was like $2 and some change. And I went over the top part here with chalk paint, okay? And you can see the wood underneath, and I wanted it to do that, okay? Otherwise, I just would have put more layers of chalk paint on here. But this is what I'm going to have for my sign on here, okay? This is what we're going to attach a sign to here. So, I'm going to put that aside for right now, and I am going to open up my goodie box because I haven't even seen this yet. I just opened it. Let's see. Tracy, I'll move the camera up more so you can see the wreath when I get done, okay? Okay. So, this is the apron. You get an apron. Hey, Lorianne. Thank you, Linda. And let's see. Now, I am doing this as a designer. I joined the club. And if you want to get more information on how to do this, you can go to my website, and it is gotchalk.net, okay? And that will show you what all is here. Okay, so we have the apron. This is all the starter kit, okay? And, oh, that is so pretty. It's a mistletoe transfers. Oh, sparkle. I love that. I love that. Oh, I like that too. It says be you, and you can do to full or unique. So be beautiful or be unique. This is really pretty. I love that. Okay. I love that too. How pretty would this be on a chalkboard? This would be like so super pretty. Let me see. Chalk Couture. There we go. That's their logo, the Chalk Couture. And their mantra is design, love, and repeat. And I like that because if you do this on a chalkboard, y'all, you can make a design for the winter, and you know, your kids can go up there and smudge it with their finger and it's not going to come off. But when you're ready to change it out for like Valentine's Day, you just take a wet rag and you can wipe it off. And then you can put your Valentine's Day on there also. And snowflakes. Who does not love snowflakes, y'all? I love, love, love the snowflakes. So these are the transfers. Let's see. I think this is like your welcome packet. There we go. And it gives you information. A little information sheet about the company. But y'all, I loving what else they give you in this. Okay. We have our stencils. You get a frame. Look at that frame. Isn't that beautiful? I love this frame. Okay. I haven't taken the paper off because I just opened the box. But it's got like the distressed frame, white frame. And this is all chalkboard. And this is what I'm talking about. If you guys use one of these stencils on, say like this chalkboard right here, for like a winter scene. If you use a winter scene and then Valentine's Day rolls around and you want to change it out and put something, you know, really cute Valentine's Day design on here, all you have to do is wipe it off with a wet rag and it'll come off. So this is super cool. I love, love, love this frame. Okay. Let's see, what else? We have some Chalk Couture thank you cards. I think you get a pack of 25 of these. So if you're local, you can give them out to your customers to say thank you. Let's see. Here are the squeegees. Okay, this is kind of a all different kind of shaped squeegee, and then this is the little one that you use. Okay, and I've seen where people have taken this one and they cut it in half, so then you have two, and you get 3 of the chalk paste, and this one is aquamarine. That is such a pretty color right there. You get white. I believe this is white. Yeah, this one's white. And you get elephant, which is a really pretty gray color. Okay. So you get your three Chalkology paste. You get 2 squeegees. You get your thank you cards. And this is a magnetic board that you can use your paste on as well, okay? And this one you do have to wax, and they give you the little container of wax right here to use. So you wax this first, and the wax ensures that when you go back and you put paste on here, when you put your transfer on and you paste it over, that when you take that off, the paste isn't going to leave like an outline or something on the plate itself. Okay, that's what the wax is for. And we have this beautiful frame right here. I believe this is a 9 by 12. I think it's a 9 by 12. But I love this frame. Okay, but I'm going to show y'all what I did while I was waiting for this to come. Okay, I've got transfers in here. I am going to set this aside because I cannot wait to get started playing with this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the squeegee out. I'm going to use the squeegee because we are going to make a sign to put onto our wreath right here. Okay, and I'm going to set this aside. And I will tell you that if you sign up to be a designer with Chalk Couture, the kit right here, this has over $200 worth of product in it, and you get it for $99 plus shipping. Okay, which really, that's not a bad deal, guys. It really isn't for something that's as versatile as this. So I'm going to set this aside. And I am going to pull my sign out right here. And I'm going to show you what I got in the mail before I got my kit. Okay? I had ordered this one. This one is like the ocean life. There's all different kinds. You know, there's like a fish and crabs and starfish and things like that. This would be really cute to make to put on a beachy theme wreath. Okay, and then I have some other ones. Let's see. Hi, Sherry. Welcome back, Shannon. So I'm going to, these are fall leaves right here, okay? These all came on a sheet together, and they're just leaves, okay? And I have used these, and This is totally different than like using like a Cricut or a Silhouette, because these actually have, it's like a screen print is what it is. It's a screen print. And I have this one that says "So Blessed." I really like this one. And I have this one that says "You Are My Sunshine." Let's see. And I've used this one like 2 or 3 times, and it simply says "Hello." Okay? And I love this font, and I think that's what I'm going to use on our board. Okay? And I'm going to show you guys real quick how to do this, because it is quick. It really is. Let me put these back in here so they don't get tossed around. Hi, Trina. Welcome. And I will tell you, if you order this, if you go to gotchalk.net and you order it, you sign up. If you get your transfers before you get your starter kit, I'm going to tell you a little secret, okay? This thing right here, I got it from the Dollar Tree. It's got one side that's bigger and one side that's smaller. These work fantastic as a squeegee replacement, okay? Or if you don't have it, you haven't gotten your squeegee yet. These are fantastic for that. And what you do is you can take them and you can just pull them off of here. So they're kind of like handheld size. And these are the ones. I pulled them off of one, just like that. And they're easy to hold. So, and they're flexible. They are flexible. But they're solid enough to get the paste off. Okay, so I'm going to stop doing that. And I am going to get some white, of the white Chalkology paste, okay, and I'm going to grab what you need to do this. I'm going to try out the squeegee that they sent. Oh, if I can get it open. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people have been taking the squeegee and cutting it in half. Okay. Yeah, and it feels to be about the consistency of this right here. It really does. Okay. So I'm going to grab some water super quick. I have it sitting right over here. Because when we get done with our transfer, we're going to put it right in the water. Okay? Now actually, you know what I'm going to do first? Before I start putting chalk on this side, I'm going to go ahead and fix the back so that we can attach it to the grapevine. So I'm just going to cut this rope off because I'm not going to need it. Okay, let's cut it off. And I use a staple gun, and I'm going to use 2 brown pipe cleaners. Okay, and I'm going to see about where we want to have our sun, and I think I want it kind of coming this way just a little bit. I want it a little more to the inside so that it's not sticking out way out here. Or we could even go like that. That would be really pretty too. So if we do that, I'm going to do this bottom corner and I'm going to do up here. Okay. And I've just got my fingers where I want to put these pipe cleaners. Put one right up here. And I want one right here. Okay, and I'm just going to staple these in. Well, that doesn't want to staple. Let's see if I can do this one. Nope. Because there are no staples. Let me grab some staples, y'all. Okay. And this is such a versatile product that you can do. You can do this on so many different things. Okay. Okay. We should be in business here. Yep. Okay. Well, okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to flip it over. Hi, Janice. Thank you, Trina. Arenda, I do the wreaths. Mainly, that's my main thing that I do. However, I am totally digging the chalk stuff. It's super simple. It's easy. Okay, so I'm just going to get my transfer. And if you have a transfer, when you get your transfers, make sure you put a little sticker or something you can write on the back, or you can use a little sticker indicating that that is the back. You want to make sure that when you put your transfer back on, it is actually going onto the right side of the paper. So I'm just going to pull this up. And these are multi-use transfers, okay? And I am going to go this way. I'm going to, I know with these boards, this transfer is usually, it's off about 2.5 inches from each side. Let's see, 1, 2, 2.5, 2.5. And I am just going to set it down on here. Okay. And I'm just going to press from the middle outward. Just like that. And you can take your squeegee and press. Okay. And when you do this, you're just getting out any extra little air bubbles that might be in there. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to take the paste and I'm going to use white. Oh wow, from the North Pole. Holy cow. You're up. You're way, way, way up there. Welcome. Hi Mary. Hi Chris. Hi Stephanie. Okay. Your paste is like the consistency of like marshmallow cream. This is what it looks like when you open it, okay? And I just have a little popsicle stick. I bought a bag of popsicle sticks. And I'm just going to stir that around a little bit, okay? And really this does not take much at all. These look like little containers. But when you get in here and you start doing this, there's really, you don't use a whole lot of paste. Okay. So I am going to go ahead, take your squeegee, and you just dip a little bit of a corner in, okay? Just like that. And then I'm just going to put it down on here in a couple different places. Just like this, okay? You just come along, move your squeegee, and you're just like applying the paste, okay? I need to get a little bit more. Okay, you just want to make sure all your letters are covered, okay? And you don't want to leave, you kind of have to work fast, okay? You don't want to leave your paste open for a very long time because it will dry out. But I'm just going over this just like that. And I did not use a whole lot of paste, okay? I'm just going over top, making sure everything is covered. Okay. If you have any extra on there, you can just take it and run it back into your container. And then I am going to pull this off. Whoa. Okay, and you put that in your water. Okay. And I see where the transfer has pulled up a little bit of the red chalk paste, and that's probably because I didn't wax it before I put it on. But I can go back in there and fix. Let me grab it right now, fix it right now. And show you how easy it is to fix if you have a little boo-boo. Or if you don't put wax on it before you add your transfer. Let me see. Let me grab a paintbrush. Okay, and this is a chalk paint that I used on here. It's just a matte red chalk paint. Let's shake it up. Okay, I'm just going to dab a little bit. Now guys, I am not a painter, but I want to let you know that you can go back and touch up. And I'm almost positive, Clara, if you were on here, I should have waxed this beforehand, right? And I'm just touching this up. Super simple. And then the kind of cool thing about this is when you get done, if you want to make it look like a rustic sign, you can kind of go over this with a slight sandpaper. And I'm just going over this super quick. This is the same paint that I used on the board itself. But I will show you another sign that I did that this did not happen to. And really it's not that huge of a deal to come back and just touch up in spots. And I did give my other board a longer time to, I don't want to say cure, but yeah, after I painted it. Because this one I just painted earlier today. But I'm going to hold this up here and show it to you guys in just a minute. Okay. One more little spot. Okay. Oh man, did I do that? I think I did do that. Okay. So this is what it looks like after we've touched it up. And I just went back and added this paint right here. Okay. Okay. Barbara, I'm sorry you can't see. I'm going to zoom it up in just a minute. Yes, thank you, Amber. Yeah, I need to do the wax thing. But this is what we have after it's touched up. Isn't that pretty, y'all? I mean, if we take this and we're going to put this right in here. How inviting is that? That is like super, super inviting. Let me turn this around. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Well, you know what? Let me add this one first. We'll go ahead and put this one on. Okay. And I'm just going to run my pipe cleaners through the grapevine. Grab a hold of it. Okay, we got one side attached. Okay, and go over here and attach this side. And then I'll hold it up closer so you guys can see. Trying to get this pipe cleaner through here and it does not want to go. Okay. Okay. So this is our wreath. I'm going to hold it up here so you guys can see it. This is our wreath right here. Isn't that pretty, guys? Isn't that really pretty? And I love the way that you can customize the sign right here. Okay. Can you guys see it okay? Okay, let me pull it back this way a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put it back up here because I'm going to show you another wreath or another sign that I did. And this is made out of the same board, the same whitewash board, but I did it in white and I did it in the red hello. Okay, so you could probably, if you wanted to use white, you could put a white one on there, or you can keep it with the red theme. My main reason for getting into the chalk couture is so that I can make signs like this for my wreaths. Okay. And I think the more that I experiment with it and play around with it, I think there's a whole lot of other opportunities that will become available. So if you are interested in signing up with the Chalk Couture and making your own signs for your wreaths, or just to make and sell, or to make and hang in your home, you can go to gotchalk.net. That's my website. And you can sign up for the designer kit if you want to. And again, that's $99 plus shipping. They send you over $200 worth of stuff to use. That's like so awesome, and I can't wait to get off here so I can go play with it some more. And it's $25.99 a month to maintain your website. You get a free transfer from them each month, and you get 40% off your product, okay? Or if you don't want to go that route, you can simply still go to gotchalk.net and purchase transfers, paste, whatever you need. If you just want to try it before you buy a kit, you can go in and you can purchase supplies that way too. You don't have to be a designer to get the supplies, so you can kind of take it for a trial run. But this is the other thing that I created, and I love this. It's just super simple. There's not a lot going on, you know, on it. So, and this is the one that we did today. Oh, roll my ribbon back up here. It's unrolling. Okay. Just like that. And I love that I'm able to make a sign that I want to use and put it on my wreath. Okay. That way it saves me shipping, and it saves me time because I'm not ordering from a sign maker. Now, I'm not saying I will never order from another sign maker, because there is a couple that I absolutely love to death, and I'd probably never stop ordering from them. But for the most part, I'm gonna try my hand at making my own, and I really think they're pretty. Does anybody have any questions? Let me see if any of you guys have any questions. Connie, it's Chalk Couture has a wax, but I believe other people have used like a wax, like a min wax, paste wax. I've seen somebody use that. This is how you clean it up too. You have like a little tray of cool water, and I just put my transfer in here. Don't let it sit in here too long. You do this, and you just kind of wipe it off with your fingers. And then I have, see, this is where it's stuck on the back, where the red, it's where the wax would have prevented that. But I'm just going to lay this out on a towel, and then I can go back and use a, you can use a Clorox wipe on it, and that actually kind of re-stickies the back, so that you can use it over and over. It cleans it and it re-stickies. Okay, let's see. Lashang, I bought this board right here. I got it at Walmart. It was like $2 and some change. Super simple. You can also check out if you have a Habitat for Humanity place in your area. You can go check them out, guys. You can use like cabinet doors. You can use cabinet doors, bring them home, clean them off, paint them, and you can use your transfers on those. There's just so many different things that you can do. Let's see. Kenna, it's gotchalk.net. GOTCHALK.net. Let me see. I think you can use just about any kind of wood. You can even go to Lowe's or Home Depot and pick out a piece of plywood and have them cut it for you there. You can actually even use that kind of wood too. It's not, I don't think there's one specific kind of wood that you have to use the Chalkology paste. Let me see. Donna, this is what I used. This is the paint that I used to do the red on this board. And it's the Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint. And it is called Imperial. And it's in a matte finish. So I'll hold it up. Can you see that? And yeah, there you go, just like that. And with this paint, I just did one quick coat on this board. I didn't even go back in and do 2 coats because I wanted it to have kind of like that see-through, rusticy kind of look. So that is with 1 coat of this as the back. Okay. Let's see. Anybody else have any more questions? Oh, thank you, Deborah. Thank you. Thank you, Connie. Let's see. Any more questions? If you have any questions, ask them now. I will come back in and answer questions. If I haven't answered them already on the live, I will come back in and answer questions. Yes, Donna, the chalk paint is matte. Yes. Yep. And it is number 50663. And there's what it looks like again. Okay. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Shirley. Yeah, this is just such a, the chalk stuff is just so, it's so different. It's just going to open up so many new doors. So, whether you're a wreath maker and you want to make your signs to put in your wreath, or if you just want to get, you know, get crazy and make signs, people are always looking for cute signs to put in their house. Hi, Nan. Yeah, you can go back and watch the replay. Yeah, we're wrapping it up right now. If you share the video, it will put it on your timeline, and you can go back and watch it from the beginning. Donna, the paint I got from, it's either Walmart or Michael's. One of the two is where I got it from. Hi, Melinda. Morgan, I would use a 26 by 26 by 6 box. Those are pretty much the size boxes that I use to ship my wreaths. And normally it depends on where it's going. I am like on the very east coast of Virginia. So say shipping that size box from Virginia cross country to California is usually about $35. Anywhere between $30 and $35. I charge a flat rate shipping fee, which is $22 in my Etsy shop. All my wreaths ship for $22 via FedEx, and I absorb the rest of the cost for shipping. So really it just depends on where you live and where you're shipping to. Okay. You're welcome, Donna. Let's see. Any more questions? And if you're interested, again, the website is gotchalk.net, and you can go there and see what all that they have to offer. So I am going to Connie. Connie, I get my boxes from Home Depot. I order online and pick them up in the store. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. And I thank you all for joining me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. I hope wherever you are, your weather is better than our weather here. It is rainy, nasty, cold, yucky. But anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm glad you're here. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments, and I will come back in and answer them for you. Okay? Thanks, guys. I'm going to pin this website real quick. Okay. Okay, I added the website in there, so if you have any questions, post them below, and I will get back to you. Have a fantastic day, guys. I had a good time.